Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, one of the biggest achievements that GENZ have right now is that they have successfully forced the government to shut down business in Nairobi. And talking about that success, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to shift our focus to Outer Ring Road. Now, there's a video that has surfaced. I want to check that video. That is a video of people seen playing soccer on the road. You see, normally in a normal working day or a business day, you would see, that road very busy with vehicles moving around. But if you look at that scenario right now, the roads are empty. So looking at the screen, ladies and gentlemen, very carefully, you realize that GENZ are playing football. That's a very strong message there. And that's why I'm saying that the GENZs have achieved something. And I think Ruto, if he's actually going through some of these footages, he needs to know that even though he has sealed off Nairobi CBD, but the message has been delivered and the outcome is still the same. Whether there are riots in Nairobi CBD or not, businesses have all been shut down. So I want to take you through that video, ladies and gentlemen, but first and foremost, kindly take this opportunity, like this video to enable you to share our video to many people, subscribe to our channel if you had not subscribed before, and to our existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Now, I want you to pay attention to this video. Just watch the video.
Sasa mwingine akifanya hivi, ile siku nyingine serikali itakuja wanunulie vitu za silaha, na hii vitu za silaha ndio inafanya hata ile opposition nao wanunulie hao, na hii vitu wanafanya ndio hatutaki katika sisi kama wazazi. Serikali
Now, what is happening here is that looking at some of the footages that you've probably gone through, you realize that Nairobi CBD was like a ghost town. No activity. At the time I was doing this video, there were no activities in Nairobi CBD. That's why I'm saying that the police could have found themselves in a situation whereby they have literally helped the Gen Zs achieve what they wanted to achieve indirectly. You know, them blocking access routes to Nairobi CBD is simply to contain the Gen Zs from accessing Nairobi CBD, correct? But again, they are also blocking businesses from accessing Nairobi CBD. So you find that by attempting to block people from accessing the Nairobi CBD, the businesses in Nairobi are literally shut down. Of course, I've seen a circular somewhere that IG Kanja said that police have not closed the roads. I don't know that it was a fake news, but I also saw another one again that police will not be deployed in the Nairobi CBD. Of course, where this deployment has been done is on the outskirts of Nairobi CBD. Yani wanajaribu kublock watu kuingia pale. You see, back then in the days, let me relate this to the demonstration that used to take place, one that was organized by the likes of Orengo, Martin Shikuku, Charles Rubia, back then in the 90s. You know, what happened is that they could use their own force, street riots, to force the government to react. You see, the government could not react until it was pushed, and then Moi repealed a certain section within the constitution that allowed multipartyism. The message that has been shared today, honestly speaking, if you ask me, I will tell you that the message has been delivered. And I think what is awaiting is William Ruto to actually do something about this. And if I look at all the complaints from the Gen Zs, one of them is this issue of housing levy. I think this is something that William Ruto must address. The earlier the better. Of course, I heard someone say that even if he addresses it, it will not solve anything because people have wamechoka naye. But what if he addresses it? I think the best thing for him right now is to just respond to the agitations of Gen Zs, or rather, let's just say agitations of Kenyans. Because if pay slips have been raided, it means Kenyans are not happy. In fact, the working class are the ones who are complaining about these pay slips being raided. So I think Ruto needs to do something about that, about the housing levy thing. First to actually atapunguze tu pressure kidogo. You see, itapunguza pressure kidogo, but the goal of Gen Zs, I think, is to make him one term. It's not my word. Those are words that are coming out from Generation Z. So, ladies and gentlemen, based on what you're seeing in the streets of Nairobi, what do you have to say about that? Do you think the agenda has been achieved? Because it can either be achieved through riot ama through this means. So the police wao wenyewe wamezuia watu kufanya biashara, na hiyo agenda imekuwa delivered. The economy of Nairobi was put to an abrupt stop. That is the reality, because Kanjo cannot collect revenue. Biashara kule hazitaendelea because now you sell, you collect VAT, you pay KRA. That cannot happen because people cannot access Nairobi CBD. So businesses zimekuwa stop na serikali inaenda hasara. Remember, when such deployments are made, polisi wanatumia vifaa vya serikali na ni gharama. Mafuta yanatumika, gharama nyingi zinatumika. Sometimes they are given allowance when such demonstrations are held. Now, the government can't collect and the government is spending. So the government is not making money but spending money on such activities. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to rest my case there, but just go below in the comment section and tell us what to think about the reality on the ground. The government has been cornered. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.